Hello. So I thought I would give everybody a little update on the video, or on the mod. The video. So Josh's armor, male version and female version, is actually finished. And I am planning on releasing the armor set alone without the arm wraps and mask separately. Hopefully here soon. I am running into a problem, so let me explain what's going on. The first person view, which is basically not that. When your hands go like that and you have you're able to see at least portions of your arms. And I'm sure there's an E setting that actually sets the view a little bit further back so you have more view of your arms. So the first person view is causing Creation Kit to crash. And only for the female version, and I'm not sure why. It's not making any sense. It just decided that there's something wrong with the mesh, and I'm not able to figure out what it is quite yet. So I'm working on trying to fix that. Because, well, if I can't input it into CK, then first person view is not going to be in there, and if you're in first person and you're using that armor, you probably won't see your arms. So that's the downside. It might work. I don't know. There's an option that I can use, and that's just by inputting the or using the path of the full outfit instead of just the arms, or yeah, instead of just the arms, and that could work. I still have to test the male version in game on myself. I'll do that a little bit later. But after that's fixed, the next stage is getting it implemented into the crafting system so that you can craft it at the chem workbench. And then take it over to the armor workbench and apply whatever upgrades that you want to apply to it, like, you know, the railroad, ballistic weave, and whatnot. Because I do want to make it one of the best armor sets in the game. But not too OP. So it should have similar stats to the New Vegas version of it. And then once that's all finished, then I'm going to upload it to Nexus, and you guys can download it. The male version is, I use EVB, it doesn't really matter. If you want to have a different body, or male body version, I think there's a couple. Like, there's a super muscular one. And I also use CBBE, and the female version has the body sliders on it, and you do have to kind of be careful with that so you're not like having ginormous boobs and completely fucking up the mesh of the ballistic vest, because you can do that. The ballistic vest is not meant for people with, you know, giant orbs. This is probably about as big as you should probably make it. Let's see what else. Let me continue my thought. Actually, so once it's uploaded to Nexus, if people want to change or alter the body shape for whatever body mesh you're using, you know, feel free to just make sure you link it back to, my mod. That's about it. I mean, if you want to change colors or whatnot, fucking, I don't care. I really don't. Oh, let's see. Oh, and yeah, pretty much everything's custom. The only thing that I have used from another person's mod is holstered weapons, because I felt it was fitting. It just kind of fleshed everything out, and I'm not sure how to get a hold of the dude. But yeah, that's the only thing. Everything is a vanilla mesh, which has been altered in Outfit Studio. The vest is custom, and I still have to fix it. It needs more polys, so that it's not clipping as bad around his shoulder blades when he has some gun holding poses and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, I explained the pouches on the front of the vest. They're vanilla. They're from the Brotherhood of Steel. Ballistic vest. All of the textures are custom textures that I made, except for the vest, the shoes, and the belt. Those are super heavily modified textures from New Vegas. Like I made them super sharp. So they're not blocky. The normal maps are a lot more crisp, as you can see. It's getting towards nighttime.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
No place to fucking rest.
Every waking moment's an adventure out there.
Really? I can't sit in the chair? Wow, okay, cool. I'm just trying to. Ah! Alright, so I'm gonna sit down a fucking chair so I can change the damn time frame because I don't want to do it in console. Because I can't sit in that goddamn chair. There. There I can sit. I think I had the time scale set for 1-to-1, so it's only supposed to go as fast as real time. Yeesh. Come on. Okay, so now I want to show off the armor. In good weather. Which is this cloudy ass weather. There we go. Let's get him out over here. So, yep, the textures are not too bad. I need to go back in and kind of fix the normal map. At least for the pants, because they're a little too textured, honestly, for me. Yeah. I don't have him in his burn victim skin right now because of the comic that I'm working on. And this save, he's not supposed to be burned, and they're all supposed to be kind of young-ish. Like, Edward's 25 or so in the comic, because this is like way before fucking New Vegas. But yeah, this is the whole outfit, Josh's outfit. The version that will be released, that you will be able to get first, is the non-bandaged version. The bandage version will be released with the follower mod. So, I mean, unless there's a huge uproar that people want the bandage version, okay. Yep, body outfit mesh is definitely fitting. Now for the update with the follower portion. So he is out of the box. He is finished. He works, as you can tell. The only thing is he is still a simple follower. He's not. You can't really send him to a settlement yet. And he doesn't have an affinity system, so he will not sleep in bed with you. In fact, he really doesn't sleep in bed at all, which is weird. I'm so used to the characters in Skyrim doing it, so... What I'm waiting on right now is for VA Synth to finish or re-upload his voice files so that I can make the changes and the new dialogue, which will be for the affinity system. I have a kind of a whole big tree that of dialogue that you'll be able to go through, and options like you know, you can choose to romance him and flirt with him. Which will be kind of cute. You have the option to be, you know, just purely friendly. Yeah, and be a friend. You have the option to be neutral, so you're not really not really caring. And the option to be fucking rude. The rude option, basically you will not go up in your affiliation with him. So like when you meet him, he should be neutral. If you choose the more negative option, dialogue options with him, it kind of starts going backwards, your progress. And after a point, after at least two to three of those choices, he will leave. He'll fucking go. And you should have a chance to go back and say, I'm sorry. let's try this over again. And then you'll be able to freaking, you know, go through the tier list again and have the option to eventually romance him or just be friends or whatnot. Or best buddies, what? I don't know. If you continue doing it, he will eventually be like, you know what? Fuck you. And we'll leave permanently. So, I mean, there's that option. You don't have to romance him. You don't have to be his best buddy either. You do have the option to be an ass, but I mean what's the fun in that? I'm just giving you all options. um, but all of that is going to be dependent on VA Synth. The version that they have out for Fallout New Vegas really needs to be taken off and changed because he put in portions of the Skyrim Dunmer voice, which is also done by Keith. And if you play Skyrim, you will know that the Dunmer have an accent. It's kind of a Australian-ish sort of accent. And when I first downloaded and tried playing with VA for his voice, and some of the lines, oh my lord, that does not work at all. That is not Josh's voice. Jesus, what is going on? But I actually talked to the dude that made it's Dan Ruda. He made the VA synth, and he's still currently working on it. He's got a lot of other voices that he's implementing. And I guess the choices all really come from the Patreon. They're the dudes kind of running the shots, money. So that is something I have to wait on. Sucks, but it's really the only way that I'm going to implement this big dialogue tree. Plus all the extra little dialogue bits, like when you visit the castle. He's gonna say something about it. If you visit the Brotherhood of Steel, he's gonna say something about it. He's got a few words to say about it. Whenever you go to a church, he should say something about it. Yeah. I want him to be a very fleshed out, lively character, like interesting NPCs. And yes, he does have the like, dislike, hate, and love system as well. So, if you're trying to impress McCready, do not have Josh in your party, because stealing is a big no-no for him. He does not like it. Let's see what else. He's not a fan of pickpocketing. murder of settlers he's not okay with. He will hate that. There should be some character's flag that you do have to kind of assassinate that he should be fine with. Like, the dude that owns the hotel in Good Neighbor. Should be fine with that. What else? If you're generally charitable and kind to people, he will like that. If you do good things, like, you know, just general good things, he likes that sort of crap. It's not crap. He likes that sort of stuff. Let's see what else. Fixing up weapons, he'll love. Crafting weapons. He should also like crafting ammo. Yeah, I kind of wish I could give him the option where he can repair your weapons, but I don't think there's a weapon degradation system in Fallout 4 or implemented for Fallout 4. Or there is and it was really buggy, I'm not sure. That'd be something that could be patched in if somebody wanted to do that. Be a walking workbench, fix shit up for you. What else? The gun that he has, the 1911, I downloaded a mod specifically for the 1911 plus the variant A Light Shine in Darkness, which he is equipped with and does use. I'm not including that in this mod. You will have to download that from the mod authors page. That's just too much for me to implement. I was not able to do it. Maybe someday. Let's see. Not quite sure what else to add. I don't have George, so it's not all noisy, but unfortunately Ada and Kate and Nate is following. They won't stay put. But I want to show off some combat, some more combat. He does not have tons of grenades on him this time around. So we're just gonna wander on up over here. Got some jackasses.
Whoa, whoa. Did you hear that?
There we go.
You called down the wrath.
Time to make a mess! Come on! You mean that's it?
We may have an enemy nearby.
Found you!
coming with the clouds.
Resistance is futile.
No! Shield.
That's the last of them.
Huh?
Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone.
Asshole! Just give up!
Don't do anything stupid.
Leave me, heathen! Glorious! These capable.
I'll give unto you this frail body.
I do not fear you, heretic!
I'll teach those bastards a lesson they'll never forget.
Yeah, I highly suggest this gun simply for the pistol whipping,
Silence, ma'am.
pistol whipping 45 fucking movement there. You know what? Got a slightly tough critter over here. She's hanging out.
Safety's on.
Up close and personal. Gotta use it to spread your mud off the boots.
Not much of a threat after all.
Yeah. Oh, so here's oh shit. Here's the thing. He does have higher criticals.
May as well
Heyday.
take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Oops. Yeah, a little bit of combat. That was about it, honestly. I mean, his burned body and face does look a bit different. um, so, okay, here's the explanation about that. I cannot give him a custom face texture. For some reason, it's just not working. Yeah, I'm not sure why. It gives him like a black face. It just looks horrible. So, I am resorting to having to use the scars and vanilla stuff to change his facial features to look like burn scars. And yes, there's like 3 or 4 different burn scars, but it's not like all over his face. And it just covers, you know, from just pretty much the front of the face. Not super helpful, but that's kind of all I have to work with. I would like to be able to implement the original facial textures because it was even more scarred. The scars actually go all the way around his neck, his ears, and it just fit better. But game didn't like that. There's some issue, and I've asked mod pages, and all of them say, well, just use the textures or the scars and shit in game. You can't use custom faces, which is bullshit. I know you can. I've seen people use it. Just nobody's giving up their secret for Fallout 4. I don't know. Stingy modding community, maybe. They won't give up their secrets. So, yeah, if I can get some instruction and help on fixing that issue, he will have the custom facial textures. Otherwise, it's got to be vanilla. The body textures work just fine. Facial, no. Don't quite work. But he will look quite scarred up. Beaten up. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to show at the moment. Really, there's no telling on when the mod's gonna be ready. Which is unfortunate. I did have kind of a hope that it would be ready by the beginning of 2021. But because of the voice thing, I've had to push it back. You know, same with the armor. I've got to push that back until I fix, you know, that crashing issue. Because I don't want to crash your guys' game. That would suck. Oh god. I'd feel so bad. So, yeah. That's it. Keep checking back. Again, it's to be determined when it's going to be released. I will know. I will have a better time frame once the voice, the VA synth voice thing is released. And we'll go from there. But until then, take it easy. And just check back every once in a while.